What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now what we're going to be talking about is the fact that EA patched this game and now certain abilities work and some of them don't. But I'm going to go through, pretty much what you should be doing right now, what works. I know a lot of you guys are actively grinding for the, the Team Diamond Master, John Elway, and I think I got 4 of them done, so whoop-de-doo for me. But we're going to talk about the abilities, and we're going to talk about why right now I'm rage selling Charles Woodson like for the 5th time because he's garbage, all right? Then we're going to go over why. Okay, let me just tell you really quickly, right? The deep out KO ability is one of the most glitchiest abilities in the game. The problem with Charles Woodson is when you press in zone, he gets demolished. Now, it doesn't really make much sense because a lot of people with lower zone than Charles Woodson don't get destroyed. Although, in certain instances when you play the sticks, they will just float back. If you make a manual, like a quick adjustment, and you put him in a deep blue, it turns into sort of man, and they just throw him out of the way and go for 6. It's been happening over the last couple days. Those are some of the newer things that happened with the patch that really altered the way that the game actually played. And a lot of you guys you're noticing it, but I noticed it firsthand like 2 days ago. Charles Woodson on a press gets destroyed. And it's very, very ridiculous. I can't figure out why. His strength is a 70. I got to take a look at the other guy too, Cromwell, because Cromwell plays very, very. It's something about this card, and I don't know what it is. He just plays very, very well. His strength is a 67, and his press is actually lower at an 87. But he just plays crazy, and I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I can't explain it. I don't know why. But the dude just plays out of his mind. He has a lower zone. I have no idea what's going on. Also, why isn't he getting... Oh, he's a strong safety. So I think it goes to corners. I thought it went to all DBs, though. Let me go check my current... Hold on, guys. Let's check our current strategy. Is it only corners in the zone? Oh, cornerback and free safety. Okay, so we'll check the legendary later. Okay, so now look. Let's go back to what I was talking about as far as the abilities. I was telling you guys about the deep out. The deep out is one of the top abilities in the game. Definitely go after the players that get it for 1 because it just makes it that much more easy. But I'm going to be rage selling this guy for now. Looking at Aeneas Williams, I know he's 4'1", but Aeneas Williams might be the better, he might be the better choice right now. You can see this guy's price has been plummeting for a very, very long time. I don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to recover? I have no idea. But I will tell you this. If you have him on your team, I would suggest that you get rid of him as soon as possible because he's not good. And, as much as I thought he was a decent player, I'm realizing right now that he has to go. He needs to be off of the team immediately. Also, Brandon Marshall. Okay, Brandon Marshall is going to also get rage sold. Where is he? Brandon Marshall. Because of the short in. You guys know at this time that short in is one of the glitchiest abilities in the game. I think for the most part, everybody thoroughly understands that. Jason Witten is one of those cards that actually gets it for 1. Although, with the way that everything is set up, we're going to have to be careful trying to buy him because his price has got kind of crazy. Let me see. He's 326. He just sold for 0 minutes ago. All right, let me just make sure that that's the best thing. But anyway, like I said, the players that get these abilities for 1, that's what you're looking for. All right, that is what you're looking for. You're not looking for anything else. Like right now, we're gonna sell him for 330 because we're not really worried about. Oh yeah, 320. Like, dude, whatever, bro. Just get rid of these cards because if the worst thing that you can have is these cards just sitting there in your binder, just taking up space. It's the worst thing in the world. All right. So the short in offensively is must-haves. All right. At the beginning, I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going deep out. Listen, deep out, you can do it. You can do whatever you want. I had to change up my whole game because I was going on wild losing streaks after they patched the game. They definitely nerfed the way that the players move around, what they do, and how they react to certain things. You must. Trust me when I'm telling you. You must get yourself some short ends, run some bench, you know what I'm saying? Some corner routes, some out routes. You got to start doing it. So because Todd Heap is one of those other guys that get the short end, and I know, Crabtree is an outdated card. And although he's faster and stuff like that, you want the height. So Jason Witten being 6'6", that is very, very important simply because if you got to go up for a moss, he's going to moss somebody. And that's what you're pretty much looking for. So those are some of the players that we're going to have to upgrade with, and we're going to have to make a difference in the lineup with it. Now remember, replacing the tight end right now or the wide receiver, Brandon Marshall, whenever he decides to sell, we'll figure that stuff out. So I'm not in a sense of urgency to get Witten first. We're going to need the corner first because remember, we still got Casper. So Casper could just be a backup temporarily. Although we won't put abilities on him, he'll still go crazy. Now you see this, right? I've already created Jason Witten, so I can't make him again. Well, actually I can, but I'm not going to waste time doing that. So he's at 592. Because of that short end, also he's a Cowboy. And for some reason, people spend a lot of money on Cowboy players. Aeneas Williams, though, I got to see what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Where is he? He should be here, right? I think it's AE that his name starts with, right? But there he is. This dude sucks. So he's his 92 is 420. All right? Let me just go ahead and explain to you guys something, right? When you power him up, he gets the deep out, I believe, for 1. Deep out zone KO for 1. So he's at 420, right? The most logical situation here is to probably go ahead and just buy this now. Because if we don't do it, see, this is what's going to happen, right? Because he's so small, like, and people are like, yeah, bro, he's 5'11", all that stuff. People, like, try to, do him dirty and, moss him and stuff like that. But when you give him deep KO, he actually does stuff, which is weird, all right? It is a real weird situation, but he actually plays really, really well when you give him the right abilities. So he's at 420 right now, and the next one that's next to it is, you see how much that is. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, okay, and we're going to go, I believe that we had a strategy that we had pulled earlier. So this was going for, like, I don't know what it was going for, but I don't think people are really paying attention to it. We're just going to get the 55K for it right now, go back over to the auction, and at least get Aeneas Williams right now. Simply because I know his price is going to go back out, and we need that deep out KO. Trust me when I tell you guys. And as far as the mossing goes, I do believe that it's definitely been it's been nerfed. You know what I'm saying? People can tell you whatever they want. It's definitely been nerfed. Like, it's not something where people are having a whole lot of success utilizing the moss, like just throwing it up or whatever, because the KOs automatically knock it out. And that's one of the major things that you guys have to, pretty much understand. So we're going to upgrade him, and then temporarily we'll figure out what we're going to do about the Brandon Marshall thing. But again, I don't think it's that big of a deal in this aspect, more than you guys understanding the importance of short in and also, short in and also, like I was saying, the deep out zone KO. Now, the final thing that I wanted to show you, because I don't need to waste your time upgrading him and all that stuff, what I'm going to show you is this, right? This was something that was very, very good that happened a little bit earlier. I'm going to go to my most recent clip over here, and I'm going to show you guys what's happening, right? So with Burt Jones, right? The thing about Burt Jones, just so I want you guys to see what's going on, his release is so fast. Look how fast that ball comes out, right? The one thing about him is he gets fearless for 5. And it's a lot. I know it's a lot. But temporarily, I'm just showing you guys this drive so you can see why I'm going to let you guys know. Short in, deep out KO, fearless is a must, and Burt Jones with both of those, it's GG's. The ball just comes out super duper fast. All right, guys? So those are the abilities that I've, pretty much figured out. Like, yo, this is what it is. I need you guys to get the best possible players that get these abilities, the short in, deep out zone KO, and also, quarterbacks with fearless with a release like Burt Jones. I will not steer you wrong. That Air McNair, straight garbage. All right? Let me know if you have any other questions or comments about the current abilities that I'm rocking, and I will get you guys more info. Other than that, you have a blessed day. Stay safe, stay well. Until next time. One love, y'all.